Today, I'm going to walk you through a 90-day plan to build your personal brand on social media from scratch. If you're a founder, a CEO, or service provider looking to build a powerful personal brand, this plan will help you build the presence, the authority, and the influence to grow your business and attract more opportunities. And if you're currently feeling overwhelmed or think that you need to be a genius to get started on this whole personal branding thing, this video is definitely what you need. If you are new here, I'm Bami, and I help founders, CEOs, and service providers become industry icons through strategic personal branding. Consider hitting that subscribe button if this is something you are needing help with. Now, before we go deeper, let me give you a quick overview of the 90-day brand plan. This 90-day plan is broken down into 3 clear phases, each with different focus. Month 1, you build your brand foundations and content strategy. Month 2, you start posting consistently to build momentum and authority. And month 3, you will analyze what is working and refine your approach. By following these steps, you will have a recognizable brand presence by the end of 90 days. So let's get deep into each step. Month 1, creating your brand foundations and content strategy. There are 6 steps in month 1, and we're going to be going over each of them right now. Step 1, define your goal. The first thing you need to do is define your goal. Why do you want to build a personal brand? What do you hope to achieve? Your goal might be to attract more clients, gain speaking engagements, or position yourself as a thought leader in your industry. Whatever it is, get specific because this is what will drive your entire strategy. Step 2, find your brand direction. Ask yourself, what is my why? Why do I do what I do? And what's the core message I want to communicate? Write this down. Your why and your core message will be the heartbeat of your brand, helping you stay consistent and authentic in everything you post. Step 3, clarify your target audience. Who are you trying to reach? Who is your ideal audience? Think about their demographics, interests, and the challenges they are facing. The clearer you are about who your audience is, the easier it will be to create content that resonates with them. So write down a profile of who that ideal follower or client is. Step 4, write your personal brand mission statement. With your why, your core message, and your target audience defined, it's time to write your personal brand mission statement. This statement is a sentence summary that describes what you do, who you help, and why it matters. So follow my 4-step formula to write your mission statement. Start by describing the problem you solve, followed by why you solve it, then how you solve it, and finally, the benefit of solving it. For example, here's a mission statement I created for one of my clients using this exact formula. She's a behavioral analyst for children on the spectrum, and it goes like this. Many parents who have kids with ADHD, autism, and severe behaviors don't have access to ABA support that actually put them and their kids first. The traditional ABA model is broken. These companies are designed to make you depend on them so you can keep enriching their pockets while going around in circles. I put power back into the parents' hands. My mission is to educate and coach parents on the skills they need to confidently lead their children and themselves toward a happier and less chaotic life. See how amazing our mission statement is? See, your mission statement is the foundation of your brand. It gives clarity to you and your audience about what you stand for. Step 5, choose your primary social media platform. Think about where your audience spends time. To help you out, LinkedIn is ideal for professionals and B2B connections. Instagram is great for visuals and personal connection. And YouTube is perfect if you are comfortable with video and want to build a deep connection with your audience. Each platform has a different style and purpose. For example, on LinkedIn, focus on insight and professionalism. On Instagram, visuals and personal stories do well. And on YouTube, longer educational content shines. Should you focus on one or multiple platforms? Just starting out, I recommend sticking to one platform so you don't spread yourself too thin and burn out, especially if you don't have a huge budget and team starting out. Choose the platform that makes the most sense to you in terms of where your audience spends time. Build on that platform first, get some results with it, then branch out to other platforms later. Step 6, build your content strategy. Your content strategy will include 2 main areas, content pillars and content types. Now for your content pillars, choose 3 to 4 topics that align with your expertise and what your audience needs. Let's say you're a business coach, for example. Your pillars might be team building, leadership, mindset, and client success. Then content types. Focus on 3 content types. 1 is actionable, 2 emotional, and 3 controversial. Actionable content gives your audience practical advice. Think of quick tips, how-tos, or checklists they can immediately apply. Emotional content connects with your audience on a deeper level. This could be sharing your personal story, struggles, or a behind-the-scenes look. Now, the last one, controversial content, sparks conversation. Don't be afraid to challenge industry norms and bring fresh perspectives. Now, this mix of content types and pillars will keep your strategy balanced and engaging. So, month 1 plan done. Let's get to month 2. Month 2, planning content and posting consistently for 30 days. Step 1. Plan a content calendar for 30 days. Using your content pillars and types that you clarified in month 1, you are going to create a content calendar for 30 days. And also, plan to post for at least 5 times a week. Choose specific days and times to stay consistent. Your goal for this month is simple: show up and post consistently. Don't worry about follow counts or engagement rates at this stage. Your primary goal should be just to put the reps in ready and build your content muscle. Step 2. Create 15 to 30 pieces of content. Now, I don't want you to panic because I know that creating 15 to 30 pieces of content sounds intense, but I promise there's a strategy here. You are going to batch create content to stay ahead. Dedicate some days to brainstorming and creating as many posts as possible. While you are creating your content, I want you to focus on your actionable, emotional, and controversial content types to keep things varied and engaging. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Done is better than perfect, especially in the early days. Step 3. Start posting daily. Be posting non-stop for at least 5 times a week. Now, as you begin posting, you don't need to blindly engage with other brands in your industry to gain eyeballs. Engage mindfully when you feel like it, but know that your content is the number one thing to grow your brand presence, not engaging with other people. The more meaningful content you post, the more visible you will become. Now, month 3, analyzing and refining your strategy. There are 2 main steps under month 3. Step 1, analyze what worked and what didn't. By now, with 30 days of content posted, it's time to review. Take a look at your analytics. See which posts got the most engagement, which topics resonated, and what time of the day worked best for you. And pay attention to feedback as well. Did you get any comments or messages from followers mentioning what they found valuable or what they want more of? Create a quick summary of what is working and what is not working. This insight right here is gold. It will help you make data-driven decisions for your brand. Now, step 2, double down on what works. Now that you know what your audience is responding to, double down on those areas. If a specific content type performed well, incorporate it more often. If certain topics got people talking, keep exploring them. Refining your approach based on real feedback and performance will allow you to build a brand that truly resonates with your audience. Building a personal brand is about adaptability and staying in tune with your audience's needs. So, that is it. Congratulations. I promise you, if you follow this 90-day plan, you will have a strong brand foundation that sets you apart and positions as a leader in your industry. Now, it's also important for you to know that building a brand is a journey. It takes time and patience. Consistency, clarity, and authenticity are the keys to long-term success. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. Share with someone who is also looking to build your brand, and subscribe for more insights on building a strong personal brand.